kittens in Brooklyn, I'm Eugene Hammond. I'm Eugene Hammond, and up next, I'll take you into the heart of Brooklyn, where we'll get the inside scoop behind Bushwick Public Access's lowest rated program, Super Tight. Did you get it?
Where do I begin? I met Stormy when she started dating one of my girlfriend's close friends. I had already been running the channel for some time, and I believe she was making a living by giving walking tours of the Bushwick area.
Stormy DeVille here, Lady Bushwick, taking you on a scenic tour through Brooklyn's finest neighborhood. With 5 tours to choose from, there'll never be a dull moment. The Snitches Get Stitches tour will take you to both Woodhull and Wyckoff hospitals in a single day. Our shopping tour will take you to the finest establishment that Brooklyn has to offer. You'll be amazed at how much you can buy for 99 cents and how quickly it will break. On the sight eating tour, you'll be amazed by Bushwick's culinary rainbow of goodness. Bar hopping is just for rich jerks. On our Bushwick Brown Bag Tour, I'll get you wasted right in the street, and we'll even outrun the cops.
Yeah, I took Stormy's Brown Bag Tour. You know, before I was just pissing everywhere, she showed me the best alleys to take a piss. I totally recommend it.
On the Feral Kitten Tour, I'll take you looking through the best lots in Bushwick for a cute little companion of your own. And this lot right here is home to the finest stray kittens in all of Brooklyn. Calicos, tuxedos, we've got them all.
What about art galleries?
Galleries? We don't need no stinking galleries. Come on.
In all honesty, at first I thought Stormy had a bit of a disorder. But I came to realize it's really just her mystique. Once you get past the awkwardness, it's really quite endearing.
When did you finally decide to collaborate on a show?
I remember one evening, we were discussing aesthetics over Ritz crackers and guava paste or something, and she mentioned she wanted to do a show with a bunch of her friends. I just thought, well, why the hell not? It's not like I was taking some kind of risk. I mean, it's public access. It's not like anyone was actually gonna watch it.
But audiences did watch, and with each episode, people began to wonder, what exactly is this thing called Super Tight?
Oh, what is super tight? Oh gosh, that's a terrible question. It's like your lover asking you how to be better in bed. If you have to ask, you'll never get it, honey.
Super tight, yeah. You know, a Gowanus truck stop chieftain once told me that super tight is what would happen if you ate a pot brownie and had a bad fever dream at what you thought was the MoMA, but was actually the MoMA's permanent collection, reproduced in velvet paintings and hung in your grandmother's anteroom. Ha, yeah, but you know, that dude's dead now, so suspicious circumstances. Que sera, sera.
Cupcake Charlie, what does Super Tight mean to you?
What does super tight mean? It means I get my paycheck and that's all I care about.
Can you expand on that perhaps somewhat?
Sure, but it's gonna cost you.
Vinyl, how do you feel about the people who aren't supportive of the show?
Well, Charles Caleb Colton once said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And Dorian Corey once said, shade is, I don't tell you you're ugly, but I don't have to tell you you're ugly because you know you're ugly, and that's shade.
Does it anger you that the creators of Bronx Juice find your show to be inferior to theirs?
Funny you should ask, Eugene. My New Year's resolutions for 2012 were to quit smoking, abolish anger from my life completely, and give up drinking. And like Meatloaf says, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I don't even think about those jerks anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
So there's no hard feelings?
None at all.
Even after it was published in this morning's Variety magazine that Triple B has brokered $1 million deal with a major cable network?
What?
Bronx Juice is going national. They've moved to Hollywood and everything.
They're gone?
Skedaddle. Gone for good. They're millionaires now, so you'll probably never see them again, unless it's on television. So much for getting some closure. Did you have to take 7 cigarettes?
Hit it, Gene Ham!
Ladies, there's something we need to talk about. According to the Nielsen's numbers, our main viewer demographic is drag queens, puppets, and puppet drag queens. I don't think it'll hurt if we attempt to broaden our market a little.
I could wear lower cut shirts to help attract a straight male audience.
They make shirts with lower cuts than that?
Honey, this is just the tip of the cleavage iceberg.
No more low-cut shirts. I mean, that just really isn't our style. I think what we need is more art.
Yes, more art.
Oh yes, art. Except the art does not translate into better ratings. And our sponsors are starting to complain.
Sponsors?
This episode of Super Tight was brought to you in part by the Working Class Jeans Company, You Hippie, and C-Bomb. It's not for those lips, silly.
I forgot all about that. We do have sponsors.
Yeah, Well, we won't for much longer if our ratings continue to be this dismal. I really need you two to put your heads together and revive the format of the show.
And I think that's a grand idea. And I look forward to brainstorming and turning things around to make the show a real grade A gem. But I've got a walking tour scheduled and unfortunately, I've got to go.
What?
But Stormy, you can't leave now. We have to try and save the show.
Are you really putting your paying job before your art?
Sorry, but art doesn't pay my bills. You know the score. Pay up front. Let's go. Welcome to the wonderful Bushwick walking tour. Often referred to as one of the worst neighborhoods in all of Brooklyn, Bushwick is actually a really nice place. But you already know this because this is your 17th time, and even though you really creep me out, I keep doing this. Why? Because I need the money. Great. Anyway, on to St. Nicholas Avenue, which is the border between Bushwick and Ridgewood. Bushwick is actually...
Calm down, Stormy, and tell us exactly what happened.
So I was standing on the street corner, and then someone just walked up and...
Snatched your wig? Jesus, Mary and Jerome.
Why?
Oh, Stormy, that wig was looking shabby anyway. Can't you just find a replacement?
Never! Without my wig, I'm just a lady in a tight dress.
Don't worry, Stormy. We'll find out who did this. Officer Charlie. A video? Down at the station?
Stop!
Hello there, people. My name is Louis Gossip Jr. and I am that sexy bastard that stole your wig. Do you want a motive? Well, actually I just take wigs because I like to stop stunting ass hoes right in their tacky ass tracks. But this particular snatching was special. I took Stormy's wig because I hate everything that Super Tight represents. Most importantly, I hate art. Super Tight is a stupid show with ugly outfits and boring ass junk that you think is art. There is no amount of money that you could pay me to get this flea infested yaki back. It's mine now. And I just might have to destroy it. Anyway, snatch later. Bye, boo.
My wig is gone. Forever.
We cannot put the show on with her in this state. What are we going to do?
I think she'll be able to help you. It's my shrink. I think you should go see her. I think she'll be able to help clear your mind. In the meantime, I'm gonna look into who funded this wig snatching.
And what am I supposed to do?
You, my dear, are now saddled with the task of doing this month's show on your own.